What's up, guys? My name is LoverFella and welcome back to Sims 4. So today, instead of building a really boring normal Sims house, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn our brand new family here into the owners of a human zoo, and our goal is to collect as many people as we can and put them inside of our exhibits here and see if we can start somehow making money through a human zoo in this game. So I want to know if it is possible. So my goal is to have old people, young people, ghosts, children, literally everything that I can think of, and we're just gonna do whatever it takes to get to that point. So these are what the cages are, right? Little tiny rooms like this. If I can use glass walls, like I don't see glass walls anywhere as an option. I keep looking for it. So this is what we're gonna do for our basic room. So we will make this our children's cage. So when we go out there and collect a kid, I probably am gonna get, wow, it's a really weird sentence to say, I'm gonna be honest with you. But we want our kids to really enjoy it. So the kids will have a cage within their cage. So they'll be able to come inside and just play around in their play set, have a little bit of fun up there. Maybe we'll put a big dragon in the corner too, so they feel all friendly. And I think we're gonna put the bed right here just so our patrons who come into our site will have a nice view of this cage. All right, so here is our children's cage. So once we get a little kid, we're gonna go ahead and drag him into that cage, and we'll just leave him there for all of eternity. And of course, making a human zoo, you always have that risk of, is everyone gonna survive? You know, there's always that worry that someone dies. So I took the liberty of actually turning death off on this game mode. Alright guys, so as you can see, there's no way in Sims 4 to pick up Sims, so it makes it a little bit challenging to get your creatures into their cages. So we're gonna have to try to bait, this is the weirdest, we're gonna have to bait this child into this room. What that means is we're literally, I feel uncomfortable even talking. I should have started with the adults. Anyway, it's not a zoo if we don't have everyone. We're gonna have to get a door in here, and we're gonna have to use this door to entice the child to walk into this room, and then once in it, we snap it shut. Alright guys, so here's what we're gonna do to try to get this kid in here. We're gonna just put a little bit of a wall right around her, just like so. Boom, she's now trapped in that box, okay? What I've done here is now kind of move that wall out of the way a little bit, so I think she should be able to walk over that. So we'll just put a toy over here. Oh, you know what? She's actually now trapped in a 1x1. So that's not good because our zoo people won't be able to see it. Okay guys, so I had to Google how to delete a wall. I wasn't sure how. So I think we're good. I believe she's trapped in this cage. So if we can just get her to walk back a little bit, we'll close that section off there, get rid of this wall, and we'll have our first member of this zoo. I mean, she's got an iPad and she's a little bit distracted. There we go. We've done it. Okay, let's get back into build mode. I think we've got her, guys. I think we've got her. All right, we have done it. I don't think she can get over the half wall. So she's playing with their dollhouse. That's good. Our patrons will love seeing our zoo animals playing with things. So this is really just weird to talk about. I feel uncomfortable making this video right now. Okay, but here's the design. She's really short, so I put a medium wall right there on the outside. That way, if anyone walks by on the outside, they won't be able to see her in there. So I think this is a pretty solid start. First cage is looking excellent. All right, so our next one is going to be right next to her. This is going to be our bathroom exhibit. We're going to put an adult in this one, and it's just going to have all your basic toiletries, you know. All right, guys, so we're essentially setting the bait there. We know that the Sims are going to eventually have to use the bathroom. So when the first one walks into that bathroom, boom, we just lock them up in there, and they're stuck for their entire life. So I think this is a great way to do it. And in fact, we might even get a neighbor lady to come in. She's knocking at the door. This is good. This is good. Let's slow it down here real quick, guys. This is a big moment for us. If we are able to actually capture one of the neighbors in our zoo, that's going to give us some really, really good money coming in hot. All right, the neighbor is leaving rapidly. I'm going to try my hardest to invite the neighbor into my house. I really don't want her to leave. Come on, don't leave. Yes, she's going back to see our first exhibit, guys. She's moving in to see the kid. I think we're gonna get. I think she'll maybe think it's weird. Redhead's making the move. She's in. All right, she's in the house. Is she gonna use the bathroom? Please use that bathroom. Oh my gosh, this is so big. So you can see she's looking at our first exhibit. This is working very well right now. This is gonna be incredible if we can capture her. So we're gonna bring this person inside. I really need to somehow get her into the bathroom. You know what? Actually, as far as I'm concerned, she's already inside. I think we can make the most of this right now. We might just add an impromptu cage right here, and we'll leave a little section over there in the corner. Okay, so I think we've captured her in a cage. Now, she's got a rather small cage for someone this big, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and give her a nice little setup. So it's our neighbor lady. I'm not really sure what she's into. So I'm just going to give her a couch in here. Maybe something nice and colorful. She seems like she might be happy around something like that. You know what? We'll give her a jukebox too. We'll let her listen to music. That, you know, she'll be the music exhibit. People will come here and be able to listen to music and enjoy that around her. A nice classy floor for her. And there we go, guys. Let's see if she stays. I really don't know if they can step over walls, but that gives us 2 captures, 1 kid and 1 of our neighbors. So she should be stuck here forever. We're just going to go ahead and play this out and see what happens. And then if you step in that bathroom, you're going to be our 3rd capture of the day. And that is successful, guys. Remember, zoos aren't made in seconds. You know, zoos take some time. You got to go out there. You got to collect your animals. You got to make work happen. And you got to keep them happy. So this one seems, she's enjoying it. I mean, they're both very happy people right now. And it looks like we have our first taker, my friends. Someone has entered the bathroom. We have officially made the capture, my friend. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4... That's 4 people locked up in there. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. Oh, no, he got out. Okay, that's perfect. Wait, was that our neighbor? Or is that one of our people? I don't know if this is one of my people or if it's a neighbor. I started with a lot of people, so I had extra people to cage at the beginning so we could start charging right off the bat. But this is looking pretty good. So I think what we're going to do is keep making these rooms. Obviously, we need to give her a better bathroom floor. If she's going to be living in the bathroom, we need a little bit more style, a little bit more Shazam. This is a classic bathroom tile. It just looks uncomfortable, looks uninviting, but like you're trying to get a really human feel, a really human aesthetic going on here. And so I think people will like this. I really do think that this is going to be a big hit. What's even more interesting about this is that our cage people are actually, they're gaining the ability to teach people outside. They're entertaining. Like, she's singing, it's just beautiful. I don't know really what people are going to be looking for in this one. Is maybe a little bit uncomfortable. All right, so let's keep on moving down the line here. We got to get our next room taken care of, our next cage. So we've got a bathroom, living room. I think what we want to do next is maybe make a like outdoor, maybe like chill area, like put a grill in here, like someone who can cook for us. All right, so I'm just finishing up this one right now. It's got a really nice outdoor vibe going on right now. So I think whoever gets trapped in this cage is going to be pretty happy. I mean, they won't be happy. They'll be miserable, but I'll be happy. And it literally took a few seconds and he already jumps on the grill. This guy just walks right into the cage. So I think this might be the last one we're going to lock up real quick. We're going to work on the rest of the house, keep these guys in their cages for the rest of this episode. And we're going to see if we can start bringing some people in. All right, we got to reset the bait on this one. Somehow he got in and got out. That was a really quick. All right, we got another taker. Let's see if we can get her locked in here. So this would be great. I don't know that she necessarily is the best cook we have, but if she is, that's perfect. I mean, people are going to smell this from a long distance. They're going to want to come and be like, whoa, what's LoverFella doing in his zoo right now? So I think this is a great. All right, I think she's definitely in there for good now. So we've got we've got 4 solid cages, very different environments for all of these animals in here. And we've got a couple people still surviving on the outside. So we don't, oh, she has to pee. That's not ideal because the bathroom's next to her, but she can't get to it. So we've got a great situation right now, all things considered. So I think what I want to do is actually build some real rooms here because we don't want the police to be notified of what we're working on. So we built rooms, and what we're going to do with this is we're just going to buy the nicest rooms that we can build because we're going to be rich one day anyway from our zoos, and we're actually going to let our actual people live and use these rooms. All right, guys, so here is what we've done. We kind of have these cages in the back of our house. People aren't going to see the cages as easily as you would think because they're kind of, I don't like what's going on back here. We got to get some zookeepers, obviously, in here. They're making a little bit of a mess in there, but this one seems exceptionally happy. Well, maybe she's not, but at least she's singing. Obviously, a lot of these guys stink, but here's the deal. People will start to see what we're doing. Obviously, this is illegal. We don't want this to happen. So putting them, kind of putting buildings in front of it, try to like, cops are going to come by. They'll be like, oh yeah, you know, you got a normal house. This is a great living room, really fancy kitchen. You guys are doing good stuff. And I want them to like us. I want us to be a good part of the community here. In order to keep the zoo coming, in order to keep getting guests and trapping as many people as we can, and hopefully the entire village at one point, we've got to put this whole facade in front of our house. So this is really not necessarily for the people that live in it. These people will all be locked up at one point, but for now, I need them to help hide the fact that we are building a zoo in our backyard. So let's just take the view of like a police officer right now. You're walking by, so you can obviously see in this front cage. That's not good for us. Okay, police officers will be able to see us there. But I think for the most part, the rest of this base really looks pretty solid. I mean, you got people sleeping around here. You got a nice little cage thing going on. I think we have even a cat too, so that really adds to the normalcy vibe we're trying to give off to people. And a beautiful bedroom as well. So we just kind of scroll through the city here. You can see that we kind of live near a nice little bougie area where I'm sure a lot of people are going to go to. So I think our move is going to be maybe send people over here in the future. Try to befriend them, recruit them to our house, add them to our zoo, and then kind of trick them into thinking we'll be their friends and then add them into the zoo. All right, so you can see here, the zoo people are getting a little bit dirty, but this one has a trash can, this one's got a shower, and this one really has nothing. But the thing is, they all got a little bit of something to help keep them clean, so hopefully the police won't smell them from a mile away. This one's also a little bit smelly. So guys, I think to start off with the zoo, we've got 4. This is pretty solid, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you want to see in the next episode. Don't forget to spread the love. Peace.